We are going this year because I was saying to you that we are producing for French television a series of films about the United States, and we've done 20 films about 20 different states, and we are going to make a film about Nevada State, and a part of it is going to talk about Burning Man. So yes, it's like I filmed also the statue of Dan Dasman. It was Crude Awakening. And a few years, but you know, it's like it took a very long time to put all that together because you have to find time, finance, and so there are tons and tons of ideas and other films to make, of course.
There was another question. Yes.
Did you know from the beginning when you started making this one that you were going to focus so much on Larry Harvey as well as David Best, or did that evolve as you were making it?
It evolved a little bit because at the beginning, this is my son, the film is dedicated to him. Yeah, so Sandrine was pregnant at the time. His name is Lassa. Come on. So the thing is, like at the very beginning, for me, the most powerful story was the story of the temple. Because I didn't expect at all that kind of setting at Burning Man. You know, many people told me about, you want to go there in the desert with all those hippies running around full of drugs? I say, what? Yes, that's very strange because I saw on this article many things, beautiful things about arts and everything, and I wanted to go and verify by myself. David Best was an amazing character. He's an amazing persona. He's doing incredible things. He saves lives, really. When people arrive in by that temple, many people are lost and has to go on, you know. So that was very powerful. After that, I met Larry Harvey, incredible character too. This guy is amazing. This guy has visions, and as soon when we were talking about the film together, I said, this is crazy. Those two characters can respond to himself. One is in the action, David Best building something is going to disappear, and the other one is like so open-minded, so creative. So we decided to focus on those two characters. And we wanted to put in the middle, you know, like First Timer. I didn't want to make a film for only burners. You know, I wanted to make a film for people who decide to go at Burning Man someday or not. Like you can follow from the very beginning to the end this story. It's a story. You know, the thing is, like, we were excited like kids in a candy store. We are going at Burning Man, it's going to be fun. And I started to film our exhilaration, you know. I didn't know I would put that in the film or not. And a guy came and said to me, it's not allowed to film. Okay. So I put my camera in the cart, and it was still running. And so I was just saying a few words to my friend David, you know, in the desert. And when this guy came and said, go fucking home, asshole, I said, what? I thought it was joking. And you have to remember it was in 2002, so the United States wanted to go on Iraq war, right. And at this time there were a little bit anti-French things, you know, in the US. And at the beginning I thought it was joking. And when he came, then it was that way. When he came to me like that, I was thinking to the camera here, and I said, this guy is perfectly framed, and he doesn't know. It's going to be amazing. And after that, we had a huge fight between us, and because Greg and I when we watched, we saw the Russians, we said, that's amazing. That's great, it happens to us. We are doing a documentary, it's not an anti-French, anti-American, it's anti-jerks or anti-stupidity. Let's put it in the film. Sandrine said, no, you cannot put that in the film, you are going to ruin the beauty of the spirit. So we had an argument for a few weeks, but I won. You know, I'm the director. And I'm the co-producer, so I won. But thanks for letting us. So
I
it was
actually really like that segment because it really showed the dichotomy between our default world and our home, and how non-judgmental and open and loving and supportive the Burning Man world and community is. And then you really, I mean, there are those jerks in the default world. Their jerks exist at Burning Man too. They're just quiet.
You're right.
but they're louder in the default world, and just to hear the stupidity and the ignorance of somebody like that, it made me appreciate home more.
And that's why when we were working with Greg, we say, okay, this scene is very strong, by itself, because it happened like that. You are not prepared to see something like that. So we decided to put after that the beautiful head of David Best saying, this is a place of tolerance. It was like boom, it was like very strong, and we can launch the second scene with some music and going somewhere where we can live in peace.
Well, every filmmaker has their favorite edit and favorite scene, favorite moment. And I take it that was yours.
Oh yes, because it's like it's what about documentary are about. It's about what Burning Man is about. It's about our life. It's about to be free. It's about to be free and to live in this country. Sandrine is living in this country for 25 years. I live here for 15 years. Lassa is born in San Francisco. He's going to move in the States. Okay, the family is here, Everything's fine.
You're moving. You realize that now.
Yeah.
tu viens vivre ici maintenant.
Sandrine, what's your favorite scene?
Oh, definitely not Cusco. It's hard to say, actually. It's a beautiful movie. We were going through a very tough time with Laurent, with the loss of his father and those little things. When you meet David Best and you realize that you did not really, when you lose somebody, then you realize that until you go to Burning Man, you don't really do the mourning the way it should be done. So the whole movie for me is very important. It's a big piece. I wish we could take Cusco out, but the whole movie is very important. And plus Samantha that did what she did, which was incredible. I could have never done something like this. It's a whole piece that shows what Burning Man is for. It's very spiritual. Lassa comes to Burning Man with us now. It's a 5-time burner, and it's a whole family experience. So that's
He's kind of a 6-time burner.
Yes.
Now, he keeps saying I'm 5.5.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the whole thing.
How far along were you when you were there?
I was close to 6 months.
Yeah, so 5.5.
Yeah.
And the first move in the belly was at the bottom of the temple.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So,
So the first time you felt it?
Yeah, it was like that. It was wow, that's cool.
Looking out the belly button. Can I have some water?